Hi, Professor Wainaina here, your 5 minutes teacher on education, childhood, youth, parenting, and all things school. Welcome. You may feel frustrated when your child seems to ignore your words. You repeat instructions, offer advice, and try to guide them, only to feel like they aren't listening. Yet, there's something far more concerning for you to consider. Your child may not always listen, but they are always watching. They are constantly observing you, and it is through these observations, much more than through what you say, that their emotional, psychological, and social development is being shaped. Developmental psychologist Albert Bandura's famous Bobo doll experiment reveals how children learn by watching and imitating the actions of adults. In this study, children who saw adults behaving aggressively towards a doll were far more likely to act aggressively themselves, even without being told to do so. They didn't need verbal instruction, they simply mirrored what they had seen. But Nura's findings demonstrate that children don't just passively observe, they internalize and act on the behaviors they witness, especially when it comes to figures of authority like you. At home, this means that your child is learning from how you handle situations, even the small everyday ones. When you respond to stress by shouting or withdrawing, they are likely to adopt those same behaviors. But if they see you practicing patience, working through challenges calmly, or regulating your emotions, they will be more inclined to do the same. A study, a 2007 study in child development, found that children as young as 2 imitate both positive and negative social behaviors from their caregivers, underscoring the powerful impact your actions have on your child's growth. The influence of what your child observes goes beyond mere behavior. And developmental theorists like Lev Vygotsky emphasize that children's cognitive and psychological development is shaped by the social interactions that they see. When your child watches you engage in respectful, empathetic conversations or witness you approach problems with thoughtfulness, they are learning how to navigate emotions, social dynamics, and relationships. Not because you told them, but because they have seen these qualities in action. Vygotsky's theories show that a child raised in an environment where emotional intelligence is displayed will develop those same abilities over time simply by observing, not by being lectured. What your child sees also has a profound impact on their emotional security. According to John Bowlby's attachment theory, the emotional connection between parent and child forms on how the child perceives your responsiveness and availability. While physical affection and verbal comfort are important, your child also pays close attention to how you interact with others. If they see you being emotionally supportive, kind, and attentive, they learn to trust and feel secure in their relationships. But if they witness and resolve conflicts, emotional distance, or frequent tension, they will grow to expect instability. It's not just behavior and emotions that your child absorbs, it's also your values and attitudes. You may tell your child about the importance of honesty, kindness, or fairness, but if they see you acting in ways that contradict these values, gossiping, cutting corners, or being dismissive of others, they will take notice. As Dr. Dan Siegel explains in his work, Parenting from the inside out. Children are sensitive to our emotional states, and they pick up on the nonverbal signals we broadcast in our everyday interactions. What they see becomes a foundation of their beliefs, attitudes, and worldview more than what you tell them directly. So, as a parent, this realization should give you pause. Your child is constantly studying you, learning from the way you navigate the world. Every moment of patience, frustration, love, or conflict becomes part of their internal understanding of how to act. If you want to raise an emotionally resilient, socially aware, and psychologically strong child, you need to model the behaviors you want them to embody. It's not enough to tell them to be kind, strong, or thoughtful. They need to witness you living those qualities. In the end, it is not what you say to your child that will have the most lasting impact. It's what they see you do. So don't worry that your child isn't listening. Worry that they are always watching you, because what they see is shaping the person they are becoming. Thank you for your time. See you in the next lesson.